All right, so this next guest right here, me and Keith are going to introduce her together. But I want to tell you before we introduce her, that those of you listening on the radio, those two songs were to set up what we finna get into with her. I'm super excited about getting into it with her. And I learned some things. When we post the beautiful ladies that's going to be on Fusion Radio, all the guys be definitely sharing those posts. If they don't share no other posts, they share when the ladies are on Fusion Radio. I peep that. And then y'all always on these live when I'm doing the show and multitasking. I always, well, who's that? You drop your octaves voice. Who's that? Oh.
No, the females got it in the city right now, though.
And so she's here, and I'm just going to put the prefix out there. Those of you that's on live, those of you that's listening and everything. I said it in the studio, but I'm going to say it on the air again. You got to be in shape to listen to her records. Well, you can listen, but, recognize if you're a certain age. Don't be trying to keep up with her in this song because you're going to look up and, man, you're going to be out of commission. You're going to be like, man, I can't even go to the store. Nope, I'm dancing to her records. Mess myself up. And so who am I talking about, kids?
Oh, man. He talking about Lil Sammy, man. We got Lil Sammy in the building today, man. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm so happy that y'all have you on here. I'm having a lot of fun with y'all. Y'all lit.
Yeah, man. Well, that's what this show is all about, man. Spotlighting dope talent. And I just want to take a second out, man. Thank those of you, man, like not just from Chicago, but it's a lot of love, man, from other cities that listen to this show and look forward to the guests, man. And it's homework for them to definitely add your music to their playlist and everything. And so I want to get into Lil Sammy. Tell us a little bit about you as an artist and, like, man, your whole vibe. Because I'm telling you, when y'all hear these songs, man, like, normally it's like, okay, which one do you pick? Both of them damn hard. I'm just going to be honest with you. Both of them hard as hell.
Well, my vibe is dance, party music. I like to get lit, and I like for, my audience to turn up with me, I want everybody to have fun. I want everybody to, when they hear my music, like, your worries go out the window. It's time to get lit now. Like, it's party time,
So what got you into music?
I've always been a dancer, like, all my life. I've been, on dance teams and stuff like that. I've always been into performing and, into music since I was a kid. So, like, now that I'm older, I started wondering, like, what would it be like if I was dancing to my own music, like my own sound? And I started doing it, and I loved it.
That's what I'm talking about. So, first off, welcome to Fusion Radio. What I want to ask about is this name, Lil Sammy. You feel me? Like, everybody had a name for a certain reason. It's like, you feel me? It might either be a family thing or, like, you feel me? Just something that came up in the street. So, how you end up coming up with your artist name?
You know what's crazy? Okay, so let me tell you. I was teaching some little kids at a dance camp, right? And they couldn't say my real name. Mm-hmm. So they was like, we're going to call you Sammy. And I was like, okay. So then I started changing my name on Twitter, right? And then I started getting retweets. And I'm like, okay, well, Lil Sammy is the name. And I went to high school with it, and it just traveled with me. So I just kept it.
Oh, for sure. So, like, when did you really take that turn and be like, okay, music is what I want to do with my time?
The first time I got in the booth. The very first time I ever touched that mic.
So, like, what was going on and, like, what was the vibe and, like, how you was feeling when you was like, okay, this is what I want to do. I like doing this.
I felt myself being somebody else. Like, I felt, like, the energy in that. Like, I was feeding off myself. Like, as it's playing back to me, I'm like, that's me? And I'm like, yeah, I'm turned. I fell in love with it ever since.
Hey, that's low-key cold, though, because low-key, that's how it was when I first started making music and stuff like that. You make that first song, then you definitely be like, hold on.
Yeah, you wake yourself up, yeah.
Like, I really just did that, so I definitely feel that, though. So, like, what was that song? What was that first song that you made that had you feeling like that?
The very first song I ever made, it was called Shut Me Up. It's out right now, right? Mm-hmm. Ain't no clean version, so that's why I ain't bring it. And it's ratchet. So, but yeah, it's along the lines of what I normally do right now, but it's a little, yeah.
So, like, direct us to where we can check it out. That's our homework.
It's on YouTube. You could type in Lil Sammy, Shut Me Up. It's going to pop up. It's on SoundCloud. It's on Apple Music. It's on, what's that green one?
Spotify.
Spotify. Yep, it's on that too.
That's what's up. So we didn't have the people waiting too long. Before we get into your song, see, y'all think I just be playing when I be saying that when we had the ladies on the show, it go crazy. An artist who is on this show that actually got signed by Atlantic Records is on the live right now. I was like, who is she? Y'all think I just be playing? I don't be playing. Like, I be, multitasking. And I'm telling you, like, listening to you and this music we're about to play makes people definitely endeared to you. So this is the time where we allow you, the artist, to pick which song we're going to play. And so which one between the two that you sent us do you want to play first? And then tell us a little bit about it.
We could play Mouth first. And I'm going to say Mouth first because that set the tone for the whole Juke everything. So this is a Juke track. This is a Chicago song. This is Chicago feel. It don't get no more Chicago than Juke music. Like, I don't know how else to put it. But, yeah, Mouth could go first, and we're going to rock it like that.
You could kiss it, lick it, forget it, I promise I won't quit. I like the way he uses, he let it slip between my lips. When I'm squeezing, he be cheesing, he be smiling for the flicks. He get nasty, he air, he hold my hips to slow my, cause I'm a dog in me. Facing when I ride it, it all shake, cause I'm a bounce and bounce again, and ain't gon' stop until it break. When I had taste, make us with this cake. I'm a beast, a freak, I don't need no freaking breaks. Get that bread, get that head, I might come back a double date. That be 8, go plate, calling in, I'm running late. He a monster on my roster, I walk in and he can't wait. What he say?
Definitely straight Chicago right there. That's all I heard in that is straight Chicago when I hear a song like that, man. And it low key, it make me go back to the old days though. Like for certain people in my generation, we grew up doing things like going to the rink or like you feel me, going to Markham and stuff like that. So you going there. If you know about those days, then you know why I said that track bring me back though. But so like with that whole movement though that you started with that specific type of track, like. What do y'all call that sound, though? Because that's definitely, like, a new type of sound, especially in the city of Chicago. So, like, what's that type of sound in your opinion?
It's called new Juke music. So, like, the current artist that has been working on, like, the Juke music that we putting out right now, like, it's like a revamp, Because so many people, like, they canceled out Juke music. They was like, it ain't something they really want to touch on type thing. And I hear a lot of people say this, and I'm not ashamed to call myself a Juke artist, but a lot of people, like, they kind of like shame it, but I'm not. I see what Juke music do. I see where, Chicago house music has reached. It's reached, different regions and, different cultures of people who enjoy footworking and things that was created in Chicago. So I have no problem with, the new Juke that we're creating for, my generation and so forth to enjoy.
No, low key though, I like it though. On the low key tip, like, cause when you think about it, it's really infusing some old and then bringing it to the new generation. You feel me? Cause like I said, like certain kids in this generation, they'll never be able to experience what we experienced as kids growing up with that type of music. So like y'all bringing it back and putting y'all own sauce to it, that make it even better though. Cause whole time, like back then, most of the Juke songs, it wasn't no rapping to it. It was just the straight beat. You feel me? Just different instruments and stuff like that. Like now, y'all didn't switch it up. Y'all rapping actually on the beat, and it sound decent on the beat though too though. So it's like, and low key that track me personally, that track hit a little different for me though, cause like me personally, I seen like where that track started off at and like where it's got now, and I was like, it's amazing though, cause I remember, cause I don't know, like I don't know, it's just I seen a lot of people posting that song on Facebook, and it went from this one like just to the cover. I remember when it was just the cover. Then I remember when you got to the point where you made the video. So I'm like, okay, she low key snapping now. You feel me? Then you started hearing that one. Now I'm starting to hear it in the club. I'm like, oh yeah, she doing her thing. So it's like I ain't gonna lie, I salute you. I salute you on that. It's a lot of y'all females that's doing y'all thing though, right?
Thank you. Shout out to the females in Chicago right now.
Definitely doing y'all thing. It's a lot of y'all. It's like 10. If I'm not mistaken, it's like
No, it's
10.
way more than 10.
It's way more than 10.
It's way more than 10.
I'm sleeping. It's way more than 10. Doing their thing though, like, and really making good music though. It's not like it's all like, cause the crazy thing about it, it's not all just like your type of music or like drill music. Like it's a lot of y'all, and it's totally different lanes. And y'all actually sound good though. So I ain't gonna lie, we gotta step our game up. Artists in the male artists in Chicago, we gotta step our game up though. They setting the president right now though.
Yeah, y'all had y'all time. It is.
Yeah, Keith and them had their time, so now it probably is the female time. Low key. How you feel, bro?
Man, can I tell y'all, like, I just want to take this moment out and salute both of you for that conversation. The person that's outside of Chicago that may not know the history of Juke and the connection and all that stuff, man, the way y'all, like, really had that conversation, like, I was doing a million things while you guys were having the conversation, but of course I was in tune, and man, that's going to definitely bless somebody that didn't know that. You know, that'll either be listening back to the live or listening on the radio now, you know, man, the way that was presented, salute. So I want to go back to something that you just finished, and that's the 10 artists. Like, let's build on that, and you tell us who the 10 artists is and tell the listening audience. So those are people that we can go check out their stuff, like, you know.
What do you mean, like the 10 female artists?
Yes.
So some female artists that I've been to, Missy Too Fine on Instagram, Fendi the Rapper, Mama Million, who else? Let me see, Big Daddy Deja, let me see, of course Mellow Bucks, let me see who else, Cashmere, let me see, Amari Blaze, let me see. I don't want to leave nobody out.
But I think what you're doing right now, honestly, is helping. Because, like, keep in mind, like, while we're based here in Chicago, you know, there's a lot of other cities that love our culture and what we bring to the table. And once again, just want to salute you for, man, like, definitely giving us some artists to build on, giving the listening audience and viewers, you know, some artists to build on. Because, like, the genre of music that you do, like, man, like, I love it. I love the energy. I love, like, the whole creativeness. And so, like, salute out to you.
Thank you.
The crazy thing about it is she low-key right, though, as she said, it's more than 10. Because I thought of two more, like Monty the G, Sissy the artist, you feel me?
Yep,
Like, it's a lot more, though. So,
it's a lot more.
I just can't think off the top of my head, though. But, yeah.
Pretty Leah.
Oh, see, look, that's some more. You feel me? There's a lot of females out here doing their thing, though, for sure.
So talk to us about some accomplishments so far in your career that you're, like, super proud of, that the listeners and the viewers should know about.
I think, so one of the, like, accomplishments that I did that was, like, so crazy in turnover time to me was Big Daddy Deja. She contacted me at, like, 11 o'clock, and she was like, Sammy, I really need you for this song. And I was like, okay. I put the lyrics together, and I said, so when am I supposed to do it? She said, you need to record it tomorrow and be at the video shoot tomorrow too. I said, okay. I did it. I went to the studio. I recorded it. I got my outfit. I was there. So you can check out that video. It's called Ride It Remix. It's Big Daddy Deja, Fendi, and me. And all of that was done within 24 hours on my end. But her end, like, you know, she just contacted me, and I was like, I'm going to get it done. Another accomplishment I did was, let me see, some of the shows that I did. I have done some really big shows, and it all happened so fast because I just dropped Mouth last fall. So, you know, this time around, I was like, when it was happening, everybody's like, yeah, we want Lil Sammy. We want you. And I'm like, me? Y'all sure y'all looking for me? And they was looking for me. So I was like, okay, come on, let's do it. And it was lit. And the people knew my song. And it was just an amazing feeling to see how, like, the crowd reacted to me and my energy. And it was just dope. It was so dope. I love performing for the people.
So, like, I know you said that you put your song out that low-key put you in a different position. You just put that song out. So, like, a lot of things is happening fast for you. Like, with everything happening so fast, how do you keep it humble, you feel me? How do you stay the same person and, like, stay focused on still getting better at the same time, though?
I don't think it's, like, no way to actually do it. It's just, like, if it's in you, it's in you. You know? I've always been a humble person. I've always been a person who, you know, I can relate to a lot of stuff. I'm very understanding, so it's just in me to just do that, you know.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So, like, now I want to get into, like, you as far as being an artist and, like, how you work and, like, going to the studio and stuff like that. So, like, what's a studio session like? If I'm going into a studio session, like, say, for instance, I want to work with you, and I'm thinking, like, okay, what's a studio session like with Sammy? You feel me? What should I be thinking about, or what should I be expecting? Like, we go in the studio, we go in there and work.
Okay. Well, expect for me to change up a whole segment of what I was going to say. And just bear with me. Because I do a lot of thinking in the studio. Like, if it don't make sense to the people in the studio, like, say, for example, I use a metaphor. And I'm going to ask you, like, do you understand what I'm saying? And you don't, I have to change that. So, like, it might make sense to me, but I got to make sure it makes sense to the listener, the consumer.
So in some type of way, it's a certain type of message you be trying to get out. But if it don't, like, if people can't actually understand what you're trying to say, you will switch up the whole, basically, what you just said, but just do it a different way, basically.
Yeah.
I like that. Because, see, I don't think a lot of people think about that when they actually make music, though. They got to understand, you making music for yourself, but you really making music for other people, though. You feel me? The fans and stuff like that. So if they don't get what you're saying, then how they going to relate to it?
Yeah.
For sure. So we got another song for you, though. It's got A Whole Lot of Money. You feel me? So, like, talk to us about that song. Like, how did that song come together? And then, you feel me? What was the vibe with that?
Whole Lot of Money was produced by Eli, Yayo, and we came together. We made a beat. And I was like, okay, cool. It's me and my brother. Tyshawn, he here too. But he ain't on the mic right now. But, yeah, so we came together. We did the beat first, and then we went to the studio. And I'm like, what we going to say? I ain't know. But then I did it. And then after that, all I could think about was that movie, The Wash. So my video is based around that. Y'all gotta check out that video too. That video lit. It's funny, all that. Whole Lot of Money.
So what's some things that's on the horizon that you're planning as we transition into 2024?
I'm actually dropping an EP called On Purpose.
What can we expect from that?
You can expect different vibes from me. You can expect, like, you know, more drill songs, more Jersey beats. You know, it's still gonna be some Juke music on there, but it's gonna be a little different, a little mix up on there.
That's what's up. Social media wise, how can they follow you and then direct them to them videos? That's their homework to do.
You can follow me on social media at Lil Sammy 22 on everything. That's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you looking for me on. Just type in LILSAMMO, the number 2 and the number 2 again. I'm gonna pop up. You could type it in on YouTube too. My page gonna come up on YouTube too. Lil Sammy Mouth, MOUF, Lil Sammy Whole Lot of Money, Lil Sammy Get Down, whatever you looking for. It's all me.
Well, can I say I absolutely enjoy spending this time with you. I'm excited about what the future holds for you, bro. That's sitting here with us, man. Like, obviously, his energy, what he brings to your movement and all that stuff. I can honestly see it in the studio, looking afar. And man, this was like a lot of fun.
Thank you.
So we got Lil Sammy single, Whole Lot of Money. Y'all know this right here, man. Whole lot of money in your ears, man. Fusion Radio, Brian Stinson, YTS Keys.
Whole lot of money, count it for me. Bottle keep poppin',
She wanna,
We need her.
we blew her,
We make her.
I chase her.
We grab her. Put that in this feeling, see, stay mad, he still gon' spend it. I like a that'll be a trick. Ain't gotta see me, but he still send it. What else? Last caught a hit and miss. One I gotta reminisce. You could tell him this, better get him pissed. If he had sense, he'll still exist. Ain't about money, then don't talk it all. I'ma need to sell when I hit the mall. Better pay him for a new wig and style. Next car Benz, he gon' pay it off. Been getting money, my bag different. Major study, it's a class difference. Common core like a math sentence. Kid up basically fit in my
She
position.
wanna,
We need her.
we blew her.
We make her.
Yeah, where the thick come back? Where the thick come back? Yeah. You think it's nice to meet you? My name T, I'm trying to eat you. What's so low? You found out what I like, trying to get back. Yeah, arch your back and break your spine. Rule, ladies, man, don't do no line. She said I'm freaky. What's your kind? What's to that? She don't mind. She text my phone like, boy, come fact. She want me to hit that hoop from the back. Might pull up, do what you say. Eat your fat mind like a buffet. Crazy, she tryna be my lady. She wanna have my baby. Bitch, you crazy, shake that up, she's wavy. Got me a little daisy, throw her.
We need her.
Wait, we blew her.
We make her.
I chase her.
We grab her.